Emancipation Day celebrations began with an early morning drum call and procession through downtown Port of Spain. Those gathered prayed to the ancestors to end the senseless killings in the streets. Melissa Dassrath tells us more.
The commemoration of the emancipation of Africans from the bondage of slavery began at 4 a.m. at the All Stars Panyard on Duke Street, where a prayer circle was formed. The libation was performed and there was a drum call. They called on their ancestors to heal the earth and bring peace to the land and their people. They poured water on the streets to purify and sanctify the space and said all of the blood spilt on the streets has turned the road into a cemetery.
The lives have been lost in the streets, especially amongst our people. Look around, much dying negatively. We have to just stop that.
A tambour bamboo band and drums led the procession, which made its way to the Yoruba village, a place where a lot of Yoruba people settled. What is now the East Dry River, Laventil, Nova, and Belmont. The Yoruba invigorated and breathed new life into many of the African people, whose spirits were crushed by the slave master and had their culture beaten out of them.
We had to take what we got, and our formation, as you see, might be disjointed and looking mismatched, but that is the circumstances on which we found ourselves. So this area was called Yoruba Village because a lot of Yoruba-speaking people came into Trinidad just before the end of slavery and at the end of slavery, and so they lent to the fabric of the society by enriching it.
There they made offerings of fruits and flowers to an ancestral tree before continuing the procession to the Treasury building on Independence Square. Melissa Dassrath for C News.
Well, meanwhile, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and his wife Sharon Rowley were among the many that took part in the Freedom Morning Come Emancipation Day procession this morning along the Brian Lara Promenade. Following the opening performance, the Prime Minister and his wife were among the hundreds who walked along the streets for the procession. It also saw a continuation of the tribute to Ella Andal, who was celebrated at the Emancipation Village over the weekend.